So you want to know how a trap works? Well, I'll show you, but first we gotta haul one up. Shorts. There's a keeper. Nice shutter. We got crabs. So the lobsters will actually climb in these entry heads. You climb in on either side, and then they have the bait right here. They feed on the bait. Once they're done feeding on the bait, they try to get away from it. So most of them will actually climb right back out, but some of them will climb through this next head, and then there's another one behind that. So there's a series of heads beyond the bait. Once they make their way into the back of the trap, they're pretty much caught. The only lobsters that can get out from back here are the crabs and shorts. This is an escape vent made for short lobsters. This is an escape vent made for crabs. This is actually held in with biodegradable hog rings, so if the trap is lost for some reason, these will rust out. They'll open up and they'll let everything that's in the trap out. So essentially the trap is like a farm. The short lobsters and the eggers can climb in and eat the bait. While they're inside the trap, they also have protection from outside predators. The shorts can climb right back out. The eggers and oversized get all to the surface and then released. So we're basically feeding and protecting everything that we don't keep, and we're only keeping a very small slot of everything we catch. So the trap design really hasn't changed much over the years other than going to wire and steel runners, just like the wood traps you saw in one of my previous videos where we went down to Boothbay to haul some wooden traps with Spruce Point in, and we got a little look into the past about how the traps used to be hauled. We actually got to haul them on a sailboat. If you missed that video, you can go back and check it out. And while we're at it, I never got a chance to thank Spruce Point for having us down. It was an awesome time. It was our first time to Boothbay. My wife and I went down for our anniversary. I get a lot of comments from people and messages asking if we do tours of lobstering, and we don't do it. We're just too busy with everything that we're doing to be able to do it. I would like to, but Spruce Point actually does it. They haul them in a sailboat, hand haul wooden traps, so it's not only a lobster tour, but it's also a blast from the past to see how they used to do it. I made a whole video about it a few days ago, but the place was awesome. Spruce Point also had a bunch of fun stuff to do. They had 2 restaurants in the resort, fantastic food, so it's a great place to go do a lobster tour and visit Maine. The perfect s'more. Got a little off topic, but the point of that was that the modern traps haven't changed much in a sense of how the traps work, only in the materials that they're made out of.